Welcome to Executor. Often used features, speedrun. Let's get started. Let's search on YouTube. You can also just quickly open YouTube. Let's search Google instead. Now prompt an AI. The same AI prompt using the internal browser by pressing Alt-Enter. You can resize like any other browser and toggle the internal browser quickly on and off using a hotkey or a keyword. Now let's prompt many AIs using one keyword. In this case, Perplexity, Grok, Copilot, Mistral, and ChatGPT. Let's research using Google, YouTube, and an AI prompt. All of this can of course be done with any online services. Open any programs and programs with parameters. In this case, a project called Let's Go. Open folders so they are available in history for fast recall. The same with files. Open system folders, Windows-specific items, and websites. Open a often used specific online item, like a Google document from Google Drive. Let's work on the project called Let's Go. I have a keyword that will open all the related project go-tos. So this opens Slack, VS Code, Google Docs project description, the Figma design, a Team Confluence space, a Miro canvas, a Jira Scrum board, and the folder of the project. You can make a keyword called morning that will open weather, stocks, email, calendar, news, etc. Or gaming to open gaming-related items, which could be Steam, Battle.net, Discord, Twitch, OBS Studio, etc. The Executor cheat sheet has a bunch of ideas for inspiration. The keyword work opens my work Chrome browser profile, and private opens my private Chrome browser profile. Each keyword can be configured to do something completely different if no parameter is added. Here's an example where no parameter just opens a Jira project Scrum board, and adding the parameter AI will search for AI in the Jira project. Each keyword can be assigned a global hotkey. For example, I now press Alt-Win+P to open an AI prompt. The hotkey could also open in the internal browser instead. Here is an example prompting an AI using the Windows command line. Another example using the VS Code terminal to open a project Jira Scrum board. The internal browser is basically a browser inside of Executor that can also optionally interact with Executor for integrations. The window can be resized to better fit the content. Fast toggle on and off using a global hotkey or pressing F2 or by typing one of the many browser commands. Quickly open any URL by defining this in the keyword or pressing Alt-Enter in the input field. You can simulate clicks in the internal browser. Here, a single hotkey opens an AI and clicks the microphone button. What is the capital of Iceland? The same hotkey also serves to stop the microphone and submit the question. This can be repeated. How many people live there? You can run and make tools in the internal browser that can interact with Executor. See docs and website for more info on this. If I, for example, type Let's Go, I can see all keywords and previously run inputs containing Let's Go in the list. There's also tags, but not covered in this video. You can also right-click and delete items in the list. Select some text and press a pre-selected hotkey. The text will open differently depending on the context. A path to a file or folder will open that file or folder. A web address will open in a browser. and any other text will open in Google. Or you can define another keyword than Google. You can also make any specific keyword work in this way. In this example, to prompt an AI. So I select some text and press the hotkey bound to that specific keyword. Again, I could also map this to use the internal browser instead. You can have anything run on startup. For example, the morning keyword, and start your favorite AI in the internal browser. You can do quick calculations by prefixing with the number sign. Calculations and results can be added to history as well if enabled in settings. Type Clipboard to view the clipboard history. You can see the timestamp, select, and delete items, etc. The keyword text clean will remove formatting from the current clipboard item. You can bind a hotkey to this as well to quickly strip formatting. You can paste the second or older items from clipboard history, here demonstrated using a keyword assigned to a hotkey. Typing ?monitor turns off all screens to save energy and the environment. Typing ? will list a lot of handy Windows system commands. You can type apps to see a list of running apps, right-click them for different options like centering, closing, force closing, etc. You can set a reminder. A dot will be displayed to remind you. You can also set an alarm, set a timer, use a stopwatch, or type time to, well, see time and date. Add and manage quick notes, opening notes, and quickly adding to notes. Control-N will also open notes. You can type some predefined text to an active window using a keyword. Consider adding a hotkey to that keyword. Emulate pressing a hotkey to trigger other programs. For example, Win+S to open Windows Search. Also, sending text to the active window. This can be handy for Windows, Auto Hotkey, PowerToys, VS Code, OBS Studio, Stream Deck, etc. Besides files, you can also import keywords from a URL. Check the website and the community for these. You can also auto-import keywords on startup. This can be useful for a team, etc. Manage desktop windows in terms of size, position, and state. Here, for example, centering the active window. Position it to the left, setting it to a certain size, and closing it. Here are some random tools. Create a password. Flip a coin. Roll a dice. Return a random number. Navigate input field and list options with Tab, Control Tab, Shift Tab, arrows, Shift arrows, etc. You might want to reassign the Executor global hotkey to one that suits you the best. Type Pin to pin an image like a logo. Double-click to quickly change to perhaps a loved one. Or a reminder. You decide. Congrats, you made it! Check out the website and community for more info. The website also features a detailed guide for this speedrun. Goodbye from the land of Huga. Have a nice day.